US President Donald Trump's tit-for-tat tariffs have led to a global meltdown. The US President announced a minimum baseline tariff of 10% on all imports to the United States of America, with higher rates on countries that have the highest trade deficits with the United States of America. So the tariffs vary from 10%, which is the baseline, to 49%. Global economies from the European Union to Australia, Asian giants China, Japan, South Korea, they've hit out at the US tariffs. There are some countries that are talking about meetings to have effective countermeasures in place.
World economy is yet to fully recover from the post-pandemic inflation surge. It's weighed down by record debt and unnerved by geopolitical strife. On top of that, it is now slapped with the latest round of US trade tariffs unveiled on Wednesday.
President Trump's announcement of universal tariffs on the whole world, including the European Union, is a major blow to the world economy. I deeply regret this choice. Let's be clear-eyed about the immense consequences. The global economy will massively suffer. Uncertainty will spiral and trigger the rise of further protectionism.
Within hours of the US President's reciprocal tariff announcement, Brazil's Congress unanimously passed a reciprocity bill to allow its government to retaliate against any country or trade bloc that imposes tariffs on Brazilian goods. China, Japan and South Korea are in an agreement to fight Trump's tariffs together. All three countries are hit hard by Wednesday's announcement.
美方打着对等的幌子。
The US side, under the guise of reciprocity, imposed tariffs on products from many countries, including China. This seriously violates WTO rules and severely damages the rules-based multilateral trading system. China firmly opposes this and will take necessary measures to resolutely safeguard its legitimate interests.
关税战没有赢家。
Japan has repeatedly explained its concerns at various levels and has urged that unilateral tariff measures should not be taken. Despite this, the US government has announced comprehensive tariff measures, which is extremely regrettable. We have serious concerns regarding the compatibility of the WTO agreement and the Japan-US trade agreement.
The US President has slapped all member countries of the European Union with a 20% reciprocal tariff. No one is happy about it.
The US government is therefore treading a path that will only end up with losers. The European Union has the strongest single internal market in the world with 450 million consumers, and that gives us strength. We are available for talks with the US government to avert a trade war, and the President of the Commission has already made this clear. Germany and Europe continue to stand for free trade. We are focusing on cooperation, not confrontation, and we will defend our interests. Europe will respond to the US decision in a united, strong and appropriate manner.
While most countries are hit hard, ranging between 10% to as high as 50% reciprocal tariff by the US President, countries like Russia, Canada, Mexico, North Korea and Cuba were left out of the list. The fact that Canada and Mexico weren't included in Trump's 2nd April tariff announcement does not mean they have escaped trade penalties altogether. The US had already imposed a 25% tariff on imports from both countries earlier this year, with a lower 10% rate on Canadian energy and potash. Additionally, goods entering the US under the US-Mexico-Canada agreement remain exempt from these new duties. But auto parts and other products will face new levies starting Thursday. Bureau Report, India Today.